First, Ashton, just talk about your sophomore season. You started two ways, and you played behind a pretty good running back, but you were able to block for Schultz last year. But what did you kind of learn through the experience as a sophomore?
Oh, I learned varsity football. Like it's not a joke at all. I kind of wanted to play a little bit my freshman year, but when I got up there for a sophomore, it was tough, man. I mean, first we opened up against Gretna, and they made it all the way to the semifinals, and they were a tough team. We played them pretty well, though. I ended up breaking my ankle week 6, so I didn't get to finish the season out, but it was really fun.
So this year, it sounds like you're going to maybe get more kind of featured back. I mean, how do you kind of expect your role to change, knowing that you're going to maybe get the ball a lot more and have more opportunities to run the ball?
I'm excited for it. I'm excited to show people what I'm capable of and all I can do. So I think that's going to be the biggest thing next year.
So you ran 11 flat as a freshman electronic?
Yes, I did.
And I mean, is that just always speed been natural, or have you been training in track? I mean,
I've been training. I trained this off season. I didn't go out for basketball this year to focus on my speed. Like, I didn't start out as a fast kid at all, and then I started working out with my trainer Chris Slatt, and he knows his stuff. So I mean, he's kind of guided me to the speed I have today. What
do you think when you kind of look to the spring? I mean, it's going to be here in about a month when you start running track. What do you think? What's your goal for outdoors when it gets to like May?
At state, I'd like to run 10.6. 10.6 is the goal this year, but anywhere sub 11, I'll be fine with.
But you're fairly confident. You're like sub 11's gonna. You think sub 11?
I think sub 11 should happen. Yeah, either 10.7 or 10.6 is what I think I can run.
Are you a 200 guy too?
Yeah, I run the 200 too. I didn't run that well last year though because I wasn't in great shape. But taking this basketball season off and working on my I've been training as a 400 runner so that I can be in great shape for the 200, and I feel like I can run sub 22, mid 22s down to 22 flat.
What's the school record in the 100 here?
22 flat, I'm pretty sure.
And in the 100, what's the record?
1084.
So you got to get that, right?
Yeah, that's my goal. I want to break one of those 2 records this year.
That's electronic or handheld record?
Electronic. I think it was held in 2010. I'm pretty sure. So.
That's kind of probably your first goal, to get that in track season.
Yeah, I really want to get the 100 record and then 200 record maybe, because 22 flat's moving.
You had 2 uncles that played for Nebraska, Matt and Adam, and you've kind of followed them and talked to them a lot. How much have they motivated you to kind of want to play at that level someday?
They've motivated me a lot. Like, just telling me their stories from playing football in college, it just seems like a one-of-a-kind experience. I would love to play at the next level.
Do they say you're better than they were at this age, or what do they?
Yeah, kind of, but I don't know for sure.
Give you a hard time still.
They do still, yeah.
You're still like a little kid to them, probably.
Yeah.
What do you think you need to work on the next 2 years of high school football?
I definitely need to work on my side-to-side quickness. That's what's holding me up.
You're fast up and down, but
yeah, in a straight line, lateral, I'm not that fast, but in a straight line, I feel like I can beat pretty much anyone.
Now, you went to a number of camps last year: Virginia Tech, Central Florida. I think one more in there too. In Nebraska.
Nebraska, Stanford, and Iowa State.
And I know it's kind of funny how life works. You met Scott Frost and Barrett Ruud at Central Florida, and they really showed an interest in you and talked to you. And now they're here at Nebraska. Have you been able to talk to those guys, or bump into them, or talk to those Central Florida guys since they got to Nebraska?
I talked to Barrett Ruud. I texted him when I found out Scott Frost got the job and told him congrats on getting the Nebraska job, and wished them luck in their bowl game and congratulated them on their season they had at UCF.
So do you plan to go to some more camps this summer too?
Yeah, yes I do.
What any idea kind of what you're thinking, like what schools you really want to hit up?
I think I'm going to go back to Virginia Tech, Iowa State. I'm going to go to UNL again, and I think maybe Stanford.
Mm-hmm. And did you run 40s at a lot of these camps last year?
I ran 40s at every single one except for Stanford.
So is that 4.48? Is that a camp time somewhere, or is that one that you've done out here?
That was a camp time, yes.
What camp was that at?
Iowa State.
ISU. So I assume that got their attention. Did they way over? Or
no, not really. I didn't really get talked to it. I got talked to at UCF, Virginia Tech, and Stanford, but I haven't really been in contact with anyone since then.
So now it's just a matter, going into some more camps, kind of putting some film out there. Did you get a lot of carries last year?
I think I got around 30 carries.
So you ready for a little bit more this year?
Yeah, I am. I'm really excited for this next season.